Yo, peace and blessings to everybody out there. Hope everybody's doing well today. Just wanted to make a quick video about this experience I had recently and what to do if you ever had this experience, or if you ever have an anxious spirit within you. You got to learn to continue to be patient in this life that you live in. One thing about myself is that I'm very young. I always will be young to God. I always will be a baby to God. And to be honest, I may always be young in my journey of seeking his face as long as I'm on this earth. Now, I say that I tried to test God, right? Because the move I did, and I'm still all about taking risks. I'm still all about learning new experiences, and I'm still all about, doing everything in my power to do it for God, regardless of who it is and where I'm at or anything like that. I always feel like I have to do it for God to show him that my faith stands strong. But he knows my heart, and I don't know my heart. I don't know my heart. And he says the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it? Now, the risk I took was moving to another state, dropping everything, starting a fresh life, trying to provide better for my family, trying to provide better for myself, looking for new opportunities. And when I say I dropped everything, like I dropped everything. I left home, no money, just a suitcase of clothes and 2 pairs of shoes. But now this is where I say I was testing God at, because me thinking, first of all, like being completely honest, I'm thinking I'm going, moving to a new state and things like that out of the test of my faith. I'm telling myself, yes, I trust God. I have to do this. I have to believe. I have to show him that I really want this, and I'm willing to drop everything, right? The whole time, as I continue to like go through life, I'm noticing that I'm rushing and I'm being impatient. And this is where I'm finna say that I was testing God at, because first of all, in my head, I'm thinking like, again, I'm dropping everything. I'm finna do what I gotta do, regardless of what it takes. But to be honest, if God needs you to be still, he's gonna really show you. And it goes into that verse that tells us about what can we do if we can't add another hour to our life? If we can't do something as simple as that, what are we worrying for? And I had grown an anxious spirit, and I was starting to follow FOMO, feeling of missing out, feeling of that I'm not gonna make it if I don't start now. But through my journey in life, I already started, and I was letting my heart grow into the carnality. I was letting my heart grow into the wrong things, and my thoughts. I was giving into my thoughts, and I was giving into what I really wanted and what I really desired, rather than being patient and letting it come to me. And the reason I was even feeling these things was because of struggle, provision, and strength. I hate to see my people struggle. I hate to see myself struggle. And I'm not letting go to giving it to God. I'm trying to put strength into myself, rather than just giving it to God and doing what he wants me to do. Now, to be honest, I don't 100% know what God wants me to do. I'm only 25 years old. I got a long life ahead of me, hopefully. I got a whole life ahead of me, and it came to a point I was rushing God to give me my blessings, the blessings he wants to give me. I was rushing him to give me the blessings that he wants to give me, and it turned down all bad, because I don't have no stability in life. So I'm over here running to the stability and instead of trying to let the stability come to me about doing God's will and doing my purpose. Life gonna do whatever it wants, literally. Life gonna do whatever it wants, and you are not in control, unfortunately. but you are in control of your reaction. You are in control of your actions, and you are in control of what you let happen next. You really are. And anything that happens next and you weren't able to stop it, it was just simply out of your control. And you have to learn when to give in. Now, I don't mean give in as give up. I mean give in by letting God have it. For vengeance is his. For your life is his. He's not going to give you what you want. He's going to give you what you need. And everything that you need is right in front of your face. And I'm really starting to realize that more and more as I continue to go into life. Everything that you need, he is providing. Whether it's no matter what speed is at. Because we can't say it's slow or fast with God. God doesn't move on our time. He moves on his. But you have to be ready for him to move, right? And as I continue to was going through life, I've started to see how ungrateful I really was. How impatient I really was. And it's all just realization. And I asked God to humble me, but truth be told, you don't want God to humble you. Because if he has to humble you, it's going to be in a totally different way that it's just like you don't know. And it's going to hurt way more. And you have to learn to humble yourself so that he can exalt you. You have to learn to give in and surrender and submit to him. Or you don't want him to make you submit. If he has to make you submit, it's going to be way worse than it. And it's going to, confuse you on your walk. But God removes everything out of your way for you to focus on him. And that's what my mission has always been about. Focus. Just focus. You don't have to rush towards nothing, or you got to literally use the resources and all the spirituality, everything in your face. I'm over here chasing the blessing instead of the blessing coming to me. And it's like that because as I read on his word, I try to follow him so much. But when it comes to trying to follow him, I'm following to react, not to understand. I'm following to react, not to understand. It's like when you're talking to somebody, you either talking to listen or you either, you talking to listen, which is understanding, or you talking to react, to give out how you feel. No. He says, lean onto the Lord and not on to your own understanding. Don't give in to your feelings, but rather to your understanding. And that's what this video is really just about. Don't become impatient on your walk, man. You young. You got a whole life ahead of you. Things may be bad right now, but you have to learn to see and find that joy within each trials and tribulation and really learn not to worry. It's just the people around you. It's the environment around you. It's everything in everyday life around you. Bills, financial reasons, any financial reasons, any spiritual reasons, any physical reasons, relationships that you got in your life, it could be really bothering you. But you have to find that joy within everything that you're going through right now. You have to learn to really become unbothered and blameless. Don't let these things split you away from your family, from your friends, from the people that really truly care about you. And just, you got to learn how to isolate yourself, but also be in this world, but not like conformed of it. You got to learn how to really be out of your outer shell sometimes, but you actually got to learn how to stay isolated also, be set apart. And that's really it for this video. Peace and blessings to everybody. We're going to continue to go strong. We're going to continue to find our wrongdoings. We're going to continue to try to be righteous under the Lord, not self-righteousness, righteousness under the Lord. What his ways are our ways. Make our thoughts become his thoughts. Have his spirit within our spirit. Peace and blessings.